set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock him waking up in a straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Colonel. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machine. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place without delay. The renovation of Caldwell's Bridge.
Corvo, you never cease to amaze.
Citizens cross at their own risk.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope that...
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you...
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not right. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me. I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually tried.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yeah.
Say what you will. The royal physician knows his wines.
This, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? Region's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. Good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Show your evening out with folk of quality. Better you than me.
This area is restricted to invited guests only, by request of the local landowner. Unauthorized intruders will be expelled or apprehended on site.
So, she was supposed to sing that evening, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing her.
Months cans? Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore. I don't understand what's happened
To guess. Another of their eccentric fancies.
Invitation,
I
please.
suppose we've no choice but to...
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you...
Right this way, sir.
I'll struggle on once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go in?
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch a plague. And don't be waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here?
Look at that mask.
Another party game.
Bastard.
It was fun for a season, but now...
What is it tonight?
Yes, which is which. Their hair and makeup are identical.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.